Hey peeps, Gamer Drake here. Welcome back to Satisfactory, where last time we created this mess, and this time we're going to get rid of this mess. So what we're going to do is attempt to complete some of the first tier upgrades and maybe the second tier upgrades. We'll see what we can get into. Neither of these upgrades, when we look at what rewards we're going to get, have anything to do with automated power. So it looks like that's going to come in the next phases, which is unfortunate because it does mean we're going to have to run around and carry on getting leaves for our biomass burners, and probably have to create a whole battery of biomass burners to power what we need to do. That said, that's what we're going to have to do. Now, looking through these tiers and what we're going to get, it's concrete, iron plates, iron rods, copper wire, screws, cable, and rotors, which I think we learn about here, so we'll get those later on, and reinforced plates. So those are the resources we're going to need to complete tiers 1 and 2. I'm not sure how much we'll get done in this particular episode, but we'll give it a bash. So the first thing we need to do is get our base building done. We'll do that with our current setup because we need foundations to start laying out and doing factories, so I'm not going to move stuff yet. We're just going to go and get these particular resources and get that going. So what have we got left over from last week? Oh, we've got 30 odd iron plates. That's great. We have copper ore in our inventory, which is not so great. So let's go and collect some more iron from here. We'll grab all of that, put that into our smelter, which I've just missed. Okay. Let's go and see what we've got in terms of leaves. We're going to have to go and do some more running around for sure to get some more leaves. Okay, so that's going. And one of the things we can do here is if we select the milestone, it will appear in the top right hand side the items we need. So we can see we need 200 concrete as well. That's easy enough. We can put that into here. Oh, we've got some... Oh, we haven't got iron plate. No, okay. We'll change this to concrete production, and we can just go and get concrete from over here, or limestone from over here, and we'll just grab all of that. Now we're going to have to do that again in a second. Between episodes I also had to play with the dedicated server. We're not on the dedicated server at the moment. We are... Oh, it uses 3 per concrete. Okay, well there's going to be a few trips there. Maybe we should look at building... Let's have a look. Maybe we should look at building an extractor. Let's have a look. Nope, that's dismantle. I forgot the key there. Miner. Oh, we got almost enough to build that. I think we will. I think we will build that. We're going to have to... Oh no. I was going to say we're going to have to get a... let's put it in our thing. I'm going to have to get a portable miner, but we've already got a portable miner up there, and we're going to replace it. So we just need some concrete, which we've got. So if we come up here now and take this, we should have enough to build our miner. Excellent. Wonderful. Now, do we move our assembler? I think we do. I think that's the sensible thing to do. We'll take the assembler. One of the great things about this game is you do not lose any resources. Picking things up and rebuilding them somewhere else is absolutely free. So it's not an assembler, it's a constructor. So that is one of the ultimate things. You're free to just build things temporarily and get on with it. We are going to need to run a cable, and I don't know if we've got any cable. We've got 3 cable. I'm not sure that's going to be enough, but we'll see. We'll need put it there, and one there, one there. We can't afford it. We need more cable. Okay, cable, we need wire. Let's just, wrong one. The space bar also works instead of holding down the mouse on there, which is quite nice. Wire. And then some cable. Again, this is all going to get automated very quickly, I hope. Okay, power cable from there to there, and with a bit of luck we will see our miner go into action. The other really useful thing about this game, which I love, is the resources never deplete, so this will always provide limestone. Now this is an impure node. So a Mark 1 miner will produce 60 on average resources per minute, but because it's impure, that's going to be halved. So this is only going to be getting 30 resources per minute. If it was a normal node, it would get the 60, and if it was a pure mode, it would double to 120. Now we haven't selected a recipe here, so we shall do that. And this now will be producing concrete for us until it runs out of power, like it has just done. So, has it run out of power? Yes, it's run out of fuel. And all I've got left is logs. Now looking at our power usage, basically this is how much power we can produce. This is how much we are producing, and this is how much we would use if everything was switched on currently. So we have got another biomass burner as part of this. We've got 2, so that will help. This is no longer producing because it's run out of iron. But if we grab another 100 iron and pop it in here, as soon as that kicks in, and this kicks in a second, we will see on our biomass burner, we will see very shortly, this will spike again, I think, up to here. Yeah, because now everything's on. So that is the maximum. If we attached another machine to this network, it would fail. We would run out of power. But that's okay, we don't need another network at the moment. We just need 100 iron plate, and we're getting close to that. And then as soon as we've got that, I'll switch this to... okay, we've run out of something. We've run out of fuel. I was going to say I switch this to iron rod. Okay, fuel is our next problem. We're going to have to get fuel. And once we've got the current, once we've got this done, the next thing I'm going to go and do for is actually the obstacle clearance, because that will give us a chainsaw and biofuel, which is more efficient than the leaves, and that will help us get stuff. For now, I'm just going to have to run around and grab some more leaves, not petals. So this is the bit that's going to take some time in the early stages, and this is why we can't really put it on a dedicated server. Well, we could, but there's no point because we're just going to run out of fuel. Might as well pick up the food while we're there. Okay, so I'll run around for a few minutes and be back in a mo. Oh, hang on, there we go. Let's take him out. Oh, there's two of them. Where's he gone? Oh. Okay, taking some damage there. So, what we need to do, I'm sure I had some nuts. I think I got some nuts back at the base. We'll go and grab those in a second and heal ourselves up, because it's probably sensible at this stage to do that. Now, we need to pick that up. These things normally, oh, there's some nuts, are normally sitting around guarding something. Can't see any resources around here that they might have been guarding. So I'm not sure what that was all about. Oh, is that a resource? Hang on. Let's have some nuts. Yum. Beryl nuts. Apparently. Is that a resource? Quartz. Okay, that's interesting. There's some quartz there. I'm not going to pick that up yet. It's just going to clog up the inventory. We can't do anything with it yet. But it's good to know it's there. Ooh. We found a cave. With some fungus. Probably going down into spooky caves is not sensible. Ooh, what's down here? Wow. Okay, I could hear something. Spiders. Okay. We're not ready to deal with this sort of stuff yet, so I'm getting out of here. But it's good to know that we've got a cave and some fungus nearby. Okay, how many leaves have we got now? 500. That's going to keep us going for a little while. That'll do. Okay, we'll grab these ones that are right in front of us and go and continue burning the environment for our own benefit. I think as part of this company that we're supposedly working for, it's fair to say that we're not environmentalists, and yeah, I don't think the environment is going to really survive us, unfortunately, because it's a beautiful looking environment. Right, so back on what I was saying, we'll wait for this to get to 100, we'll switch this over to iron rods, by which time this thing here will have produced concrete. We're already at a quarter of the way there, and that's great. So yeah, at the moment it's just a question of waiting and doing that, and while we do that I'll go and get some more resources. Be back in a mo. Okay folks, we have everything we need. It looks like the sun is going down. Night is coming, but room. We should be able to get our first tier, proper tier, unlocked. Oh, launch pod. That's a much more impressive button than we had before. Okay, let's do it. and go and see.
Milestone reached. You have unlocked several structures aimed to provide the first needed to build basic factory infrastructure and improved overview. Building these will provide a grid for more advanced organizing and sectioning of your factory.
Okay, pod will return in 1.5 minutes, so that means we can't upgrade anything else until it's back. But that's okay, we have no resources to do that. I think we can select the milestone though, and what we want, I mean lots of this is useful, but what I want is the obstacle clearance, because that is going to be the most useful. So we need more concrete while that's being produced. We need cable. So we need to go and get some copper ore, and then we need some screws. Okay, well screws are made from the iron rods, so that's fine. We'll let that carry on making some of that. And we shall run over here, and we shall put our zapper back in our hands, just in case. We'll run over here and go and get some copper. If you're wondering, all that lot there, that toxic cloud is exactly that, it's toxic. We're not going to be able to get there for some time until we create breathing apparatus. That's some time off yet. Oh no, there it comes. Yes. So what did we want this copper for? We wanted this copper. We're going to have to convert this into copper ingots and pop in the copper. This we can take out now, the rods. Once they're finished, this lot will just back up in a second. We have 7 more rods that we can make. In fact, we'll do that manually. And here we'll just make some cable. Okay, so let's just finish off those rods so that we haven't got iron bars in our inventory. And we're just going to convert that to screws. Let's select the milestone though, so we know what it is we're doing. We need 500 screws. How long is that going to take us to build? Quite some time. We will do it in an assembler. We'll do it in this one as soon as we've got 100 concrete. We're halfway there. There we are. Night has fallen. Could build another assembler, but we're about to take all this down, so I'm not too worried about that at the moment, but we've now run out of fuel again. I did collect a load earlier though. Oop, let's pick it up. Hello, pick it up. With a bit of luck, this will be the last time we need to refill this. We can't really build any more machines at this point anyway until we get our biomass burners sorted out. So we're just going to have to go and wait it out a little bit. So to save time, I will just start making screws here until something is freed up, and we can carry on. Okay, folks, well it's still dark, but we have the bits we need for this, and that will get us our second pod launch.
Milestone reached. Biofuel will ensure maximum efficiency of biomass burners. To aid in biofuel production, you are now capable of removing foliage that consists primarily of wood. Additionally, R&D inflated your pocket dimension.
Our pocket dimension is inflated, so we have a few more inventory slots. That's going to come in very handy later. Okay, so we can come over here now, and I believe we can build a chainsaw. So we need 5 reinforced plates, 25 iron rods, 160 screws, and 15 cable. Okay, well that will enable us then to build a chainsaw, but we should also have biomass leaves. Yeah, we should be able to convert our leaves into biomass. Do we have any leaves left over? We do. We have leaves and wood. So I believe we can now convert all this into biofuel, which is convenient because previously we couldn't mix the wood and the leaves, but turning it all into biofuel means that it can all go in, and it also lasts a lot longer. So we're going to have to automate this process as well, but I'll just get 50 creative now manually to get it in the biomass burner, and that will help our fuel situation significantly. I'll do 40 will do. So you can see how quickly this is going down, whereas if we replace it with biomass, it uses 2.6 a minute. Excellent. And what was the leaves? Did it actually tell us what the leaves were? 80 per minute. So that's much more efficient, and we'll keep our fuel going for longer. And then once we've built the chainsaw, we will be able to, in fact, that's the next thing to do. Chainsaw, can we add that? We can't add that as a recipe. Okay, but that's okay. So we need reinforced plates. That's a great site. We need reinforced plates. 6 of them. For that we need screws and iron plates. So I will get on and get the resources we need to create this chainsaw. Okay, we have everything we need to make this chainsaw. Let's give it a go. Yes, okay. Now I believe the chainsaw takes biomass fuel, so we just need a little bit more of that. Just 4 or 5 will do. Oh, we've got 4, well, let's do 8. Okay, perfect. And now we can go and check this out. Okay, let's go and take a tree down. Oh yes, now we have the power. Does it do these vines? Nope. Okay. But it does allow us to run around and much more efficiently gather biomass. Look at that, we've got logs and leaves, hundreds of leaves and stuff just from 2 trees. So that's going to help significantly in our fuel process. And it also doesn't just take down, if we try and chop this down, it will take the tree behind it as well. It clears a whole area in one go. Perfect. I'm coming for you, slug, at some point. So that is our fuel situation, not sorted, but certainly taken care of a little bit. Now we can finally get on and start building our first initial sort of base, for which we need concrete. Now this isn't going to remain either. This is very much a starter base, but we do need to automate this iron production to get our screws, our plates and our rods. So we have 3 nodes which are all normal, if I remember rightly. 1, 2, yep, and this one which we need to just need to take out. Okay, and that's normal as well. So we've got 3 normal nodes. So what we need to build is 3 miners. Now each of those are going to produce 60 resources a minute, and the smelters deal with 30 a minute. So we're going to need 6 smelters. Okay. Button again. So we need 6 of these. Wonderful. And then we're going to need to create stuff. So we're going to need to create iron plates. So that takes 30 a minute. And the rods take 15 a minute. So we'll do half and half. We'll split it half and half. Okay, so let's get the initial smelting operation set up, and then we'll work out what we're going to do later. We may as well build it here. It's as good as anywhere to start with. As I say, it's all going to be moved at some point. Well, let's grab this. No, not that, the whole thing. So we're going to need 30 iron plate to start with. So let's get that smelting up. Iron ingots. And make iron plates, please. There we go. So that'll take just over a minute to do. Then we'll need 30 rods. And we're going to need more wire. Well, I think I can make the wire manually here. Yeah, I've got enough to make the wire. That'll be quick enough. We've got enough concrete. We're going to need 2 more portable miners. Okay, that's our wire taken care of. I can't remember what our portable miners. We need rods for the portable miners as well. Well, let's just make those up. We need 8 in total. 8. Okay. And we can now make 2 of those, which will give us 3. Excellent. And we just need some more rods. We need 30 rods. Well, let's just... It's fairly quick to do that here, and we just need it done so we can start building and get the whole process going. We're automating everything. And I think that'll be a good time to call it at this episode once we've got these smelters up. Almost there. Because we're not going to be able to power everything yet. Okay. Just need some more plate, which we now have. Wonderful. So, smelters. Oh, I've got enough to build 6. How did I manage that? Oh, it's because I'm not building smelters. What? Oh, have I selected the wrong thing? No, I wanted the miners. We've got enough to build everything. Yep. Pay attention. Okay. I'll put 1 there. This is all going to have to be moved at some point. Not moved, these have to stay there, but we'll integrate it more fully into a factory at some point. Okay. Now each of these will come out into 2 smelters. Now we can't do that yet because we've only got... We need to unlock splitters and mergers and stuff like that. Logistics. Need to unlock this. So I'm not going to do that. We're just going to come out immediately into 1 smelter each. And you can now be disassembled, so can you, and you. Let's take it all down. I said it was all going to go. Right. So again, this is only a temporary setup, but it's a little bit more permanent than what we had before. I was going to build a concrete base for all of this, but we will do that later. Okay, all of these are going to need a conveyor belt coming out of the one, going into the other. Out of the one, into the other. Okay, so this first one is going to be, well, they're all going to be smelting iron ingots. So we can just copy the setting, and I think I thought we could just do V to paste it. Maybe not, whatever, we're pasting it in. That's quick enough. Okay, we're going to need power over here as well, and to do that we're going to put a power pole by each pair. Okay, and then a power cable from there. You can't connect more line. Oh, we've already got one there. Okay, so we'll take a power line out of there into this, and we'll just put these cables together. Okay, the cable is it clipping through the machine? It's not. Okay, so we're good. I'm going to try not to clip things too much if we can avoid it. Okay, power that one, power that one, and power this one. Okay, so we have now blown our power. We've got an email apparently, probably telling us that our power has blown. And that is simply because we haven't got enough energy coming out of our one biomass burner, but we knew that. So we will add our second biomass burner to the mix. We will put some biofuel into that one, and we can reset our fuse. And okay, and now we're good. So this lot will produce iron for us. And then we need some assemblers, because we need, or constructors. We're going to need 3 of those, which means we need more cable. We don't need any more smelters, we'll get rid of the smelters. So we need cable and reinforced iron plate. Okay. So let's go and get some reinforced iron plate made. I think we need 18, is it? And we need screws. No, we need more iron plate. Okay, that gives us the iron plate we need. And we need some cable, we need 24 cable. Again, we'll just do this manually for now. And we'll need a little bit more because we'll need to run some electricity to it. So I'll just do that many more. That should be good. Okay. So let's think about this. We're going to have an assembler Constructor. I'll get the name right eventually. We'll have a constructor there, one sort of here, and one there. Again, it's not pretty, but it is what it is. Excellent. So this one is going to be making iron plates for us. This one is going to be making iron rods for us. This one is going to be making iron rods for us as well. Yeah, and now we're out of power again. So this is where we're going to need to build another biomass burner, which is iron plates, rods, and cable. Alright, let me just get those resources together. Hang on. Okay, so we've got enough now to build our next biomass burner, which we can plonk down somewhere around here. Actually, I'm thinking it might have just been that we've run out of fuel. It is, we've just run out of fuel. Let's just make up some more biomass and see how we go. We've got plenty to make, and we'll have to make a set of constructors that will create biomass for us, which would be good. And that should do for now. Let's put that into there. And see how we're doing. Right, we're going to need one more constructor. So we need 2 more reinforced plates. Let's get that done. So I think we need 12 iron plates and then some screws. I can't remember how many screws we need. We'll have a look now. 8 screws. So we need... oh no, not 8 screws. 12 screws. So we need 24 screws. That should be enough. There we go. 2 reinforced plate. Excellent. So what we've got iron plates coming out of there. We have iron rods coming out of there. Oh, they're not powered yet, that's right. And then this lot will also be iron rods, but this will also go through its own constructor. And that... oh, need more iron plates. That will make screws. That will take in iron rods and put out screws. Okay, we need cable. How much cable have we got? We need more cable. So we can wire all this lot up. And we need some iron plate so we can put in a conveyor belt. Let's hope that's enough. Got lots of iron here ready to go. Everything's ready to go. Excellent, that is enough. So now we just need to put in our power. So that one can power that. That one's already got 4 connected to it. And so's that one. So we're going to need, how many has this got attached to it? 4 attached to that as well. We're going to have to put in I'm going to have to put in another power pole here, which means I need 3 more wire. Wow. Copper. Okay, let's think about this. We need to put in a power pole there. We can disconnect these two. Yep, it's all gone to pot, but that's okay. Connect those two to here, this one to there, and then this one to another pole. We need more poles. Let's get that. Right, that should be enough. Another one there. Okay, and then we can connect that to there. Is that everything connected up then? This isn't. Okay, we'll connect that up to there. I think that's it. Let's reset our fuel. And hopefully now we should see iron plates being made here. Wonderful. Iron rods being made here. Not wonderful. There's no fuel, no energy there. Okay, and now we've blown it. Now we do need this connector. Thankfully we have built it. No, not a conveyor belt. So we will need to put some biomass in there as well. Let's just split this in half. Half in there, half in here. Okay. So here, iron rods, yes. Here we can see iron rods are being made and converted into screws. So that is our very temporary, very messy, but our basic iron production done. Now we haven't got anywhere to store them yet. That's going to come. Let's have a look where that's going to come. Storage. Where is storage? Okay, storage isn't even here. It's in the next tier by the looks of it. I think, or am I missing this? Oh no, the storage is... we do have storage. Okay, it's me not paying attention. Fantastic. So we need 10 iron rods, and I'm going to get that done, because that will then mean we can produce stuff and let it run and build up some resources. Okay, so we're going to build a storage container. No, not there. Yeah. Here. Oh, we haven't got enough. We will. We have enough rods being built. Okay. One there, and then we'll put one more here in a second. And these will fill up. I shall let these run and fill up before the next episode, so we have resources to get on and do our stuff. We're short of rods as well. Hang on. And this shortage of stuff will become a thing of the past, hopefully. There. Right, need some more iron plates to put in conveyor belts. But essentially, that will be that. Okay. So So we'll have a storage bin full of stuff soon enough. There we go. And in fact we can also need 10 of those. 10 of those. We'll go and create one up here with our concrete as well. And that will be, oh, I'll get this button right in a minute. Pop that there. And that should see this fill up with concrete. So by the next episode we will have the basic resources we need to get going, get cracking, and really progress with some of this stuff. We'll need to do the same thing with the copper. We'll need to automate the copper, but once we've done that, all of this lot will become very simple to do. Aha. Okay, we've run out of fuel. So we've got 8. Yeah, we're out of fuel there. And we've got 3 there. Okay. So I'm going to manually create some biomass. We will do that. I'll get everything running and then I'll leave it running, and we'll see you next time in Satisfactory. If you've enjoyed, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe. It does help me out. And we'll see you soon. For now, take care. Bye now.